So much has happened in the last few days. I'm got blue hair now. Finally. Okay. So I had started a video a few days ago, and I spoke about how I entered into a giveaway that was being put on by High Five Dope or Nope, and that I had won. So here's some clips from that video that I recorded. Something amazing happened. All right, backstory. So I watch a YouTuber named Matthias, and Matthias has a series that he does um, called Dope or Nope, and I will link everything down in the description below. Anyway, been a long time watcher of the channel, and just really enjoyed their content. Anyway, they were doing, I believe it was called, like, the world's smallest items that actually work. I think that's what the actual name is. If not, I'll correct it somewhere here on the video. But the idea is that they order a bunch of, like, they order some products that are, like, really, really small that actually work. And one of the items that they got was this, like, mini iPhone that had, like, Android on it, I believe. And when they brought in the iPhones for them to, look at, open and look at, they had actually got two. And they were like, oh, well, we're going to give one away to our, to the social. So they instructed everybody to go to their Instagram page, which is High Five Dope or Nope. And I'll link again down in the description. And there was the post about the iPhones. And then there was a question that you had to answer based on the video that they had, showed the iPhones in. So I think the question was, what was Matthias's other phone other than his iPhone? And he had mentioned in the video that he had a Google Pixel. And so I went and I, of course, already had liked them anyway because I was following them on Instagram, and commented, and I won. So I got one of the little iPhones that they were giving away. And this one hasn't been opened. When they contacted me via Instagram to confirm, that I was able to give my address out and everything, they said that they were open, but this one isn't open. This one's brand new. So I thought for my video today, I would be doing an unboxing of the little iPhone that I won courtesy of Dope or Nope. We're opening it. First time? Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, so I knew this thing was going to be small, but I was not expecting this. Look at this. Tiny. When they say teeny iPhone, they mean teeny iPhone. Like, oh my. It is. It is little. It's beefy though. She's chunky. She's kind of chunky. Look at how chunky she is. She's chunky. She's beefy. She's little too. So here's my phone. Oh my god. Okay, an S7. Oh, this is tiny. This is little. Okay, let's see if she's got some charge. Because she's not turning on. So I think she needs to be charged. So in this box we have they even give you earphones. Because this thing works. Like, that was the whole idea of this phone, is, small items that actually work. Oh no, there's her battery. Here's her battery. So the battery, oh my god, this is crazy, goes in here somehow, and I can't read Chinese, so this is going to be interesting. Oh my. Oh my. This is what it must be like for people who can't read. Okay, so got the back off, and actually this whole piece comes off, and there was already a battery in it. So there's 2 batteries for this phone, which is kind of nice, because somebody else opened it up and they were like, 2 batteries, and I'm like, oh, it just came on. And I was like, 2 batteries? I only got 1. I'm looking at my packaging like, so I got 2 batteries. We're gonna go ahead and, you can put expandable memory here. So if you have an SD card and you want to stick it in there, you can. And there you can put a SIM card in here too, from what I gather, but I don't see where you would put that. So I don't know. But according to sources that be, you can, or at least you should be able to put a SIM card in it and actually make and receive calls with it, which is kind of cool. Alright. All that being said, there was a break in there for a few days before I was able to charge the phone and actually use it and all this wonderful. Okay, so as you see, I have blue hair, I have a new tattoo, um, just all this wonderful stuff. So if you're wondering what my tattoo is, it's actually, if it's like this, it's upside down. It's supposed to be like, like this. It's a weenie laying on his back with his legs up. So I got it because of Tattoos for Rescue, and they were doing like, just like, you pick a tattoo from a sheet and you get a tattoo for $20, and then $20 goes toward the rescue organization of your choice. And they had 2 that you were doing it for, and I did it for um, Liberty Acres Animal Sanctuary, which has like helps senior dogs, and I have a senior dog. I have a weenie, so I gave to them. Anyway, that's what this is, and yeah. So we're healing remotely. So I finally got the phone to charge, and I started to use it. And if you're, curious, here it is. Okay. All right. I put wallpaper on it, as you can see, and it works. Like, this phone works. I don't know if you can see this, but it works. I put ringtones on it, so it does have a ringtone. Let me see if I can go into the settings here. Whoops, no, we didn't want that. I go into the settings here. Oh, here they are. Settings. It's literally a actual phone. Like, my alarm, because I set the alarm on it, was this. Has a really bad speaker on it, so the speaker is not that great. The other thing that I wanted to point out was the keyboard on this thing. Ugh. Let's talk about that for a moment. We are spoiled, okay? We are spoiled. Look at this keyboard. Look at my finger compared to this keyboard, okay? Do you know how hard it is to type on this? Like, even if you spin that sucker sideways and blow it up, it's almost impossible impossible. Um, it's not happening. So we're spoiled with these large phones, large keyboards. Other than that, I can say the battery life is not that great on it. I had a full charge on it. I was going to use it to as my alarm clock to wake me up the following morning because it was the morning I went to get my tattoo. And I set my alarm for 9 o'clock, and it was at a full charge when I went to sleep the night before, and it never went off because the battery died. So there's that. Um, and I haven't really played with. Oh, I did watch Netflix on it. You can watch Netflix on it. The downfall to it is that it buffers hard. So it's like watching Netflix on dial-up. Okay, and I don't know why that is, but it buffered hard. Like it could not keep up with Netflix. I didn't try YouTube or anything like that. I did try to download like a free game like Candy Crush or Angry Birds, and for whatever reason, I wasn't able to. Like in the Google Play Store, because this is an Android, um, even though it's looks like an iPhone, it's Android. In the Play Store, because we use the Google Play Store. In the Play Store where I was, you can see that, looking for like a game to play, it it had just games that costed money, and and I didn't want to pay money for a game to put on this phone because I knew I would never play it. Like I'm not like gonna play this. So when I oh well, now I'm getting games. That's weird. Before it wouldn't. Oh, there's Candy Crush. Okay, we'll go grab Candy Crush real quick. It wasn't giving me the option to download games, but now it is. So we're downloading Candy Crush as a hey. But no, it's it's super cute. It's definitely a conversation piece. It's while you can activate it, I don't think I will because I don't think it's a practical phone to use. I mean, it. Could you imagine? I don't think it's practical to use for an actual phone. Um, you can, and I had said before, you can expand the memory in this thing. When I tore the back off it, I showed where you could expand the memory in it. So, I mean, it's a fully functioning phone. Um, oh, and one of the other things about it that I did not care about is I had a widget on here that had like the time, and the time and date was already set when I got the phone. So when I opened it, the time and date was set, and I couldn't change it. So I set it to my personal, where my location is for the time in my location, and it didn't work. Like it showed the wrong date and time in bigger, and then down on the bottom in the corner it showed the actual date and time. So I didn't know how to fix that. I didn't know if I could. My friend and I searched high and low for um, anything on how to fix that. Candy Crushing. It's Candy Crush. It's on. See? There it is. Terrible speaker. And that was up all the way. It's still loading. Accept. Come on. Accept. I'm not logging into Facebook. Come on. Play. This is so hard. It's like I don't know if it'll. Okay, not as hard as I thought it would be, but um, not easy either. So yeah, it's you can play games on it, but but yeah, tiny iPhone. Um, is it worth $72? I I don't think I would have bought it for $72, but um, some people might. If I mean, if you're a collector and want to have something, I don't know. I will say this: I set the alarm on it, and when the phone, I shut the phone off because after it died, and I had to read, and the alarm didn't go off. I didn't realize I had it set to go off like every day for the week, and so at that time, it died, and I plugged it in, and when it dies and you plug it in, it automatically turns it back on or something. I don't know, but anyway, I shut the phone off again because I wasn't using it, and I took it off the charge after it charged, and I shut it off, and I just set it, next to my desk, and I went and did my stuff. The next morning, it was on. It came on, and the alarm went off. So I don't know if that's how it's supposed to work, but just keep that in mind. Um, but yeah, do I think it's worth $72? I don't know. I think it's cute. I think it's definitely a conversation piece, and I mean, it can be used. It's an actual working phone. So yeah, I mean, it's worth $72. It's not worth $72. It works. It does exactly as intended. Might be a little bit slower and very, very small. But yeah, it works. So yeah, I think it's worth it. Um, I'll do a blog post on this. I'll go a little bit more into detail on this and actually, put pictures up and stuff of this. So if you want to check the blog out, you can. And I'll also, all the links that I put in this post will also be in my blog. So if you need to go over there and grab them. But yeah, definitely check out High Five Dope or Nope. A lot of fun on their channel. I love it. Watch it all the time. And yeah, tiny iPhone.